Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here on a beautiful Saturday night. God bless you all. It's the Crypto Lifer Show. Let's break it down like we do every single day. We made a prediction this morning for where we believe Bitcoin will be. We'll take a look at that. We got some altcoins that I'm looking at for some gains. And we made some big gains today that we're going to show you that we talked about yesterday in the live stream. So had you looked at the live stream and paid attention, you'd be in the gains. You back. Is that me behind me? It is. And look, I was going over DVPN last night inside the cup and handle in the golden pocket. Had wicked down to the 786 Fibonacci retracement. I'm like a documentarian over here. All right. And this was a cup and handle ready to blast to the upside. Daily stochastics ready to go. And I talked about this vivaciously. Let's see what I was saying. What was this young man, this sexy young man saying? Ooh, excuse me. What is this sexy young man saying right here with this blue tie on, you know? And that daily wants to pump up to the 200 SMA likely. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing got bacon on the beach and started to pump. I wouldn't be surprised if it got bacon on the beach and started to pump. I don't know what this man says. I don't know what kind of talk that is. If you guys could translate that nonsense this man just said for me. But it sounded like he was talking about getting that money. All right? And that's what it sounded like to me. All right? But let's take a look at what happened to DVPN. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So this man was talking about this coin on the 4th of August. Was he not? The live stream goes on from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. This was about an hour into the live, somewhere about 11 o'clock, right? The next day at 8 p.m., this thing is booming to the upside with a massive pump off of that 706, the golden pocket, to the upside. It closes strong that next day, Friday night, and then pumps today for massive gains. And that's free. I didn't charge a dime. I didn't say, you know, and I showed you exactly how to find these setups over and over and over again. I show you the system that I use. I show you how I use it, why I use it. I go over it daily. And I consistently show you that it wins over and over again. Likely to continue to pump up to this 200 SMA. Shout out to anyone that took advantage of the education which I teach. Shout out to anyone that jumped in to DVPN to the upside. All right. What a beautiful move that is. All right. And now I want to take a look at BOOKMAP and just watch BOOKMAP for a second here. We're going to take a look at BOOKMAP and zoom in. I'm going to let BOOKMAP do the talking for a second here. Just watching price action go up and down as we get ready for our next bigger move. Shout out to everybody here in the live. I'm going to break down Bitcoin for you just like I broke down DVPN. And I was accurate on DVPN. I just might be accurate on Bitcoin. All right. Bang, bang, bang to the upside. It was also a beautiful semi-cup and hattie to the upside. Shout out to the GAM. Shout out to Crypto Bellico. Shout out to Stack McChange. Love Learning. Master Friend. Brrr. Banging on these altcoins. No matter what, I'm able to find the gold, find the gems every single time. Let's zoom in here to BOOKMAP, see how it's doing. We're going to watch this 1 second chart without me in the way. I just want to really look at price action here for a second. Now, that's such interesting price action, right? Nice and easy peasy. Just doing that sideways price action, right? Doing the thing. Now, we see liquidity to the upside, to the downside. We still got that 30K sell wall. Got a little bit right there, 29,005, and that 28,006, 28,500 level 2 as well. Only time will tell. A little more liquidity to the upside, a little closer. 29.5 looks like the closest place we would go if I had to, So 14% gains on DVPN. Shout out to anyone that was able to take advantage of that free call. God bless you all. DVPN to the upside. Looking like, it had everything that I go for. Let's talk about MX token before we get into Bitcoin. I know you want Bitcoin bad, but let's talk about MX. We got back in at 270. This thing ripped back up to 276. It's still so tight. Now the 4 hours overbought again. We were here, we were there. We're just getting tighter and tighter inside of a wedge here. It's only a matter of time, in my humble opinion, till this thing makes a move. I get rid of all this for now. I don't need any of this stuff. It's just in this beautiful trend line here on the 4 hour time frame. Look at that. I mean, it's just getting tighter and tighter. And so I've been reverting to the daily, the 2-day chart, which still could flip at any moment and continue to the upside here. Kind of mellowing out, rounding. 1 hour has just been going back and forth. 1 hour is actually inside of a bit of a, I guess, an ascending triangle here. Look at this. So the 1 hour is about to tell us, I guess, whether we're going to get a move or not, right there. Remember, these are 50-50 patterns. They break up or down, but that would be beautiful, the 282, and solidify the breakout of that bigger pattern finally. The 4 hour suggests, hey, that we're going to come back down all the way to the bottom of the pattern, but the 1 hour could give us the push, so when the 4 hour comes in, we get the retest. Wow. I'm still in the trade. We're going to see what happens. Shout out to anyone in the trade with me. MX token, baby. Let's go. I hold this token too, and I'm in a swing trade. I like where this could be going. Caspa, we talked about it. I broke it down. Looked hot to me as a possible pump to the upside. So far, so good. It did make a breakout. Let's see how much. It can't be that much. Stop that. That's annoying. Wow, 3%, 5% at the most. It could still hit the target here. Starting to get that bearish divvy though. Look, this swings down. And that swings down too though. Not too bad. Honestly, it's not even bearish divvy. It's consolidating after a massive pump. And it broke out, in my humble opinion. Look for it to flag out on a smaller time frame here. And honestly, anything is possible for this coin. Still in price discovery. That could take a couple more days into the week for it to pump all the way. I'm still bullish on this possibly. I may make a huge trade on this just to swing trade it one more time. This thing is bullish to me. Bigger time frames are getting overbought, I'll give it to you. But Caspa's looking pretty bullish. So let's see the altcoins that I'm looking at. And there's a couple more I'm going to throw at you. I'm not completely done. Dogecoin actually also, I know, of all coins, but Dogecoin starting to look somewhat interesting, right? With Elon Musk talking about digital payments, being able to trade Bitcoin on X.com, like all sorts of stuff. Trading, everything, right? And Doge had a nice pump on the daily from 7.3 all the way back up to about 7.7. Okay. But even if you just look at Doge on the daily, it's in a falling wedge here. Breaks up 68% of the time. Bit of a cup and handle, right? There's your cup. There's your handle. Doge looking interesting to me. And it's my favorite pattern to make gains over and over again. Ask Life or Friend. Incorporated into the strategy. Take the class every single Sunday. Tomorrow is class with Life or Friend. What are you waiting for? Do you want to find out what you're made of, or do you want to know what you're made of? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Jump on into the course. $150 for serious traders. Do you want to take it to the next level? Let me know. Or do you want to just add another bag to your trick? You may swing trade. You may DCA. You may want to add to your bag. You may just want to understand a little more about leverage mastery. Stop losing trades. Understand how to mitigate. All right. Jump on in. If you're in my trading group, this is $150. Then you get a follow-up one-on, kind of like group setting with my man, Master Friend. Sundays, 12 p.m. Eastern. Jump on in today. I know I've been trading for 15 years and I got a lot of this course. So if I got a lot of this course, I don't see how you wouldn't get a lot out of the course. Tomorrow, still time to jump on in. Leverage Mastery with Life or Friend. We got a QR code for you. We got a link at the bottom of the video. Jump on it today. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. So Doge looking interesting to me. Doji for a bit of a pump out of the cup and handle over here. I trade cup and handles for 25%. And maybe some news is coming here for Doge. Had this nice bottom area, bomb, right? Resistance, flipped it back again. Reason to believe it could hold this one too. This resistance becomes support, point of control. The daily looks nice to the upside for Doge. I trade Doge in the daily with a stop loss somewhere below 66 and see if I can get that money, baby. You do whatever makes you happy. But I haven't traded Doge in a while. I haven't talked about trading Doge in a while. Usually when I bring up Doge, I hit my Doge trade and we move on again. So Doge, looking bullish on the daily. So bullish on the daily time frame. I don't know about you. What do you think? What do you guys think? Is Doge gonna pump? What does the group think? Let's get a poll here. Is Doge going to pump in the next 5 to 10 days? How's that? I like that. Is Doge going, if I could type, I can spell, but I can't type what I know to say over here. Feeling a little punchy over here. Is Doge going to pump in the next 5 to 10 days? Yes or no? Let me know. Ask your community. I'm asking my community. That's what I'm doing. All right, my sexy, beautiful, sorry. The lifers, you're the best. You're the best. Why is that taking so long? It's still spinning. It's still spinning, Marie. It's still spinning. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't see the chat now. Next thing you know, everything will go black. I don't trust it. I don't trust it anymore. So the polls aren't working, huh? Nothing works at this place, huh? My goodness gracious. I got kicked out of the streams over here. One second. I gotta fix something over here. I gotta go underneath the bed. I got everything under control though, don't worry. In a hard time, a difference in the hard times over here. You know what I mean? Okay. There's a bunch of garbage going on right now. I'm dealing with a bunch of shit. I can't even explain what I'm going through. If I could, it would be, you know what I mean? It was really a bunch of nonsense. I couldn't see the chat. So sorry, everyone. I was kicked out of the chat. I couldn't see the chat, and I wanted to see the chat, and it was just a bunch of nonsense. I also went to New Hampshire with my laptop, and I think Google thought I was, hacked and stuff like this, so I had to go do a bunch of nonsense, and then I kind of was nervous for a second, and I turned ghost white, but everything's fine now, and I got the chat back. It happened right when I was doing the poll, if you remember. What was the poll about, right? Do you think what was I asking about? What was the poll about? What was the poll about? Oh yeah, do you think Doge will pump? Do you think Doge will pump in the next 5 to 10 days? Yes or no? Let me know. I got you, homie. Zero Legions, thank you. Doge would blast in Doge pump. So I want to know what people think. Do you think? So Doge looking interesting to me. I have that on the radar. Let's break down Bitcoin. Remember, I made that circle this morning for Bitcoin, where I believe Bitcoin was going to be when we came to the live stream, right? Let's see. There's my circle right there, and Bitcoin's just kind of, I guess, like if I completed it, but it's kind of like right there. But it did go flat. Kind of rode my circle. Isn't that kind of funny? That's kind of strange. Price action like rode it as if it was so weird, huh? But pretty much where I figured we would be. Sideways, doing nothing all day long. You know what I mean? Reason why I went up to New Hampshire for the weekend. Had a blast, had a good time. Not even for the weekend. I mean, I drove up there yesterday right after the show, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And I got back today at like 4 o'clock. At about 6 o'clock. I left there for a 2-hour drive. The way there was a lot of traffic. It was almost 3 hours. The way home was 2 hours. Easy peasy. So, all right. So breaking this down, I mean, I see a descending triangle. You see this moving down, flat, 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 flat. Not a good sign. These break down more than they break to the upside. I've seen Bitcoin break out of them, but they break down more than they break to the upside. This is a bit of a diamond that I'm watching, and we're all watching the diamond together here. 1 hour time frame. Getting overbought, wants to come to the downside. I see some downward price action, and I see Bitcoin getting rejected like SR flipping, but the bearish way. You flip this upside down, right? You resistance, you bounce, and now you can break to the upside. Also, if we were to look at this bullish, I mean, that's kind of a bull flag right there that can break on out. You flip that upside down, you got yourself another bear flag that wants to break on down too as well. I'm not guaranteeing bearishness, and this is a bit of a double, kind of an M pattern here. So unless you can flip and break above 29,158, I see more downside for Bitcoin, period. That's it. What's up, life for new baby here on a few weeks old on your channel. Shout out to Fanny Pack Jack with the new baby. We love you, baby. God bless you and your family. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, little baby. We love you, baby. What a cute little baby you probably are. Yes, you're so cute. We love you. Probably get that baby smell. Miss that baby smell. I love you all. I love babies, man. So I see bearishness for Bitcoin here if we can't get back above 29,138. All right. If we can't get above this area, I see a move to the downside. 29,700 is likely where we're going. Okay. You just made my 2-year-old cry. You're so funny, man. Thank you, Crypto Cowpoke. We love you, man. Shout out to let's get the likes up to the watchers. 338 people on the like button, 161 likes on this beautiful Saturday night. Let's get it up. No pun, you know. ILV and Gala are both pumping. Interesting alluvium. Some gaming. So for me, it looks like a move to the downside for the Bitcoins, right? Move to the downside for the Bitcoin possibly there, right? And the stochastics also want to break down. It doesn't mean we're definitely going down, you know. BOOKMAP also has some liquidity waiting for us down there, so it's not like it's all on our minds. There's actual physical volume down there. That's what I like about BOOKMAP. You know, everything else could be, oh, if and but like BOOKMAP says, no, like there's an order there. Like that's going to happen likely right there. You know, it's a physical reality of life. We're about, you know, anyway. What's cool is tomorrow's Sunday, and I feel like I already had a weekend. Like I'm like exhausted from the weekend already. Driving up to see my buddy. He had 16 acres of land. It was absolutely beautiful. I put some exclusive stuff on Twitter that I couldn't, you know, post here. So check out my Twitter if you want to see where I was, what I was doing. Check out my buddy's farm. Have a blast. It was awesome. Here's one video here. We were driving around. Just a lot of land, doing our thing. It was gorgeous. You know what I mean? They were working the land, having a blast. That was this morning. Woke up. Amazing. Amazing. So just loving life, doing what I do, man. Shout out to each and every one of you as well. But my buddy, man, owns a farm up in New Hampshire. Just bought it, too. Just bought it. Made a huge life change. Interesting to see that. So shout out to GF Burke, gifting the life memberships. Always doing that. I was going to get the lifer watch, that Casper watch, but what's the point of it? Like, I'd rather get a Rolex, right? Like, why spend $1,000 when I could put $1,000 towards my Rolex? I was in between, man. What up, Crypto Billy? Crypto Billy, what do you think? Should I buy the Casper watch? Casper's coming out with this watch that you could buy, right? This company, Baltimore, is that what they, Tau Baltimore or something like that, right? I had the link. I was looking at them today. And I was thinking, why put $1,000 to that Casper watch when I would just buy a Rolex? You know what I mean? So I couldn't, Rolex is a must. Crypto Billy, I love you, man. You're the best, man. Think of an unopened first iPod, man. See, Crypto Burke is on, like, Crypto Burke, did you grab one? I feel like you were going to grab one immediately. So some hope here is you got this shoulder, head, and a right shoulder that could break on out for the 15-minute time frame. And, you know, but you got to get above this resistance here, 29,150, and then you got to get above 29,300. You know, I didn't say $1,000 for the Rolex. I said towards a Rolex. Like, I would get a $9,000 Rolex. I'd get a $6,000 to a $10,000 Rolex to start. Spend like the $7,000 range, something like that. Good to see you, Sam and Crypto Billy. In and out crypto, we love you. Shout out to Hassan Haas, Stack McChange in the house. Shout out to GF Burke in the house. Matt Forrest Gump in the house. My man. Stevie B in the house. Isha Capital. Marcus Omega. Like James Bond. My man. Love you, Marcus. Shout out to Mark Dutch. Shout out to Daniel Walker. LaCoachy Coker. Banging on him. To the outside with the team. And everybody out there. Master Friend as well on this Saturday night. Crypto Cowpoke and Brandon K. And all you awesome lifers. Zero UBK. Wild Crypto. My man. J-Mart. Grace Protocol. Always holding us down since back in the day. Grace, we love you. Seize the day also holding it down with us. So possible inverted shoulder on the 15. See if we can hold this level and not make a higher low. Make a higher low here. 50-minute is somewhat oversold. Can we get the move? So that's the boring thing today. Tonight on a Saturday night with low liquidity on a weekend, you would watch Bitcoin to see what it does here. Sorry, my light is out here. I'll put it back up. That's why we're getting this little dirty flare here on the right side. Let me clean that up. Shouldn't be seeing that. Still shouldn't see it though. It's weird. Paddle door over here, maybe. Huh. Right there. There you go. There we go. Clean. Sorry about that. So I see downside for Bitcoin unless we can get our move back. I wouldn't open up a long unless we can break back above 29,150. I wouldn't touch a long, you know, unless it's like a bigger dump and then we get some, you know, reversal then finally down here. But like right here, no. Have to break up and retest point these areas. Chance we're still in the diamond. I'm open-minded to the diamond, but let's see the smaller time range play out. Right now, I see a descending triangle here, a bigger one. Not to confuse you, so let's break this down slowly because it could be confusing. I see a big descending triangle. I see a small descending triangle, and I see a bear flag right there. So I know I have 3 patterns drawn. I apologize. And they're all inside of a falling wedge and a possible diamond. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patterns, you know. But that's how I work it. I hope you can kind of get to know my style and get to know me. And my name's Sam Price, and that's how I trade. All right. SHIB got the move to the upside. We talked about a possible pump for SHIB UNU. And, I mean, we might get a continuation pump here, too. As SHIB's getting a continuation move here in the falling wedge, and DOGE getting some love. That could give SHIB love. Every time DOGE gets love, it's some SHIB love. So, could SHIB get all the way back up to 1107 is the question. We're looking for that move for SHIB UNU. And I had this drawn here like this. Apparently, it did pump to the upside. 27%. My target was there at 11, 10, and SHIB pumped hard, and it had a gap in the VRVP. See the gap in the VRVP there? Let me bring that back in. When you get gaps in the VRVP, you can move fast through the gap up to the high volume node. That's exactly what SHIB did. So shout out to anyone that took SHIB for massive gains to the upside. Amazing. DVPN following the move. What an insane day to be alive. So alluvium, remember we had alluvium in this cup and handle. We liked it in this bigger macro idea of a double bottom too. See that? Could be its finally a double bottom. Now it pumped. I don't know if that's going to be its like, you know, Hail Mary pump. Nice 26% gains though, but I'd still see this as a pickup for long-term holding. Again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is something I would be picking up for a long-term hold. Very interesting coin. All right, alluvium. Doge chain also likes to follow Doge, and it's beat up. I'll look for a better setup than that, but bit of a cup and handle back in here if you really zoom in. There's your cup. There's your bit of a handle. It'll follow Doge's same little cup and handle. And if Doge gets a pump, you're going to see a massive pump out of Doge chain to the upside just to get a look of what it could give us. You know, you're talking 58. Last time it was like 100% gains. We are at the bottom of the barrel for this. But it follows Doge, so, and you're very oversold with aggressive curves. We could get that pump for Doge chain to the upside. All right. Let's take a look at that ant, which was looking interesting to me. It did get the pump, gave some of it back. Let's see where it's at now. Aragon. To me, just still consolidating. As if it could pump again to the upside. 22 hours still looking oversold. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing still pumped hard. Went up, got sold off, but could still continue to move. I got an alert on this. I would watch this closely. This thing looks like it can continue to move. Ant, right? And AKT Akash. I've been staying watching Akash. Let's take a look at Akash. All right. And so these are the altcoins I'm just really, really glued to right now. Looking at very, very closely. Akash network here on KuCoin. I mean, that consolidation is textbook. The oversold region, the tight, you know, the tight moving averages, the high volume node. Like, I'd be very surprised if this doesn't make a bit of a move. It's taking its time for sure, but this looks very, very interesting. I'd keep an alert on this. Still watching AKT for a possible bullish move. It's taking its time. I'll give it to you. All right. So we will see though. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. So a bunch of quick, fast action here on a Saturday night. Bitcoin looking flat to me. I say when we wake up tomorrow, we're pretty much in that circle again, just a little more sideways. Nothing crazy to see here. Quiet Bitcoin price action. We got to get above 29,150 to remain bullish. If anything, we are more bearish. And I do see possible more downside. I see more downside unless we can creep back above 29,150 and even begin some talks of bullishness. Hopefully more sideways price action. Lose a little bit of Bitcoin dominance in the altcoins. Can get a little bit of love next week. That looks like could be brewing for us with this news. You know, Doge, something's happening with Doge. The charts are telling us something with Doge is going on. So we will see. Only time will tell, but the chart says something is brewing with Doge, right? And I would definitely keep my radar on Akash Network on KuCoin. And maybe, I think it could be traded also on Binance. If you want to trade Binance, you could trade Bolsadex. Link in my description of my videos. Gives you access to the cloud and access to basically 95% of Binance liquidity. So you can always access Binance when you want, even if you feel, you can always. So AKT USDT 22-hour looking super bullish. Very bullish and overbought. I mean, AKT. So I got this bullish news here that I wanted to read to you that came in earlier today. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Okay, Forbes, China just made a significant game-changing move that could be about to hit the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, Tron, Polygon, and Solana. Bitcoin and Ethereum and other major cryptocurrencies have lost momentum recently, despite traders eyeing a $6 trillion 2024 earthquake. $6 trillion. That would be amazing. The Bitcoin price has doubled since the beginning of the year, but it's fallen back over the last month as uncertainty grips the market, putting pressure on the top 10 cryptocurrencies: Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Dogecoin, Cardano, Solana, Tron, and Polygon. Now, after Tesla billionaire Elon Musk shot down reports Twitter could be about to blow up the Bitcoin and crypto market, China's Hong Kong has issued the first licenses under the new crypto regime, opening up crypto trading to the mass market. The first licenses were awarded this week to Bitcoin and crypto exchanges Hashkey and OSL, allowing them to serve retail customers in the city of Hong Kong, a so-called special administration region of China. A Hashkey spokesperson said to the exchange successfully underwent a simplified process to obtain a license upgrade to expand its business scope from serving professional investors to retail users, fulfilling market demand for a licensed platform that offers users a safer and simpler process for buying and storing cryptocurrencies. This is a significant first mover average, OSL Chief Executive Hai Madden said in a statement, saying traders can now trade Bitcoin and Ethereum on the platform. Earlier this year, Hong Kong announced its new crypto licensing regime designed to help the city become a global Bitcoin crypto hub amid a global crackdown that some of the biggest U.S. Bitcoin and crypto companies scrambling to find new homes around the world. China's 2021 Bitcoin and Ethereum crypto crackdown, which saw it expel crypto companies and so-called miners who maintain blockchain networks, sparked a sudden price crash, wiping billions of dollars from the combined crypto market. Some have said they expect a reopening of China to Bitcoin, and crypto could trigger the next price boom. In June, the chief executive officer of the stablecoin Circle, Jeffrey Allaire, who oversees $28 billion, said he sees enormous demand for digital assets in emerging markets, with China and Asia at the center. So we could see big money coming in towards the end of quarter 3 and 4 here of 2024. Things are looking very, very interesting. Another Plan B guy came out too, and Plan B talking about possibly getting another big pump. I know people Plan B with a grain of salt, I get it, but Plan B saying some stuff. And, hey, it wasn't always wrong. Remember that. All right. So. And every single day I bring you the news. Hi, my name is Samuel James Price, and on my channel, Crypto Life, where every single day I bring you the news. Really quick, I want to talk about what's happening today on Saturday, all right, August 5th, 2023, in cryptocurrency. The SHIB burn rate is up as price jumps 9.2%. Millions of SHIB Inu sent to dead wallets. That's a good thing. I mean, you're going to keep continuing that burn rate. You will help us out in the long run. Bitcoin payment firm Block notches 34% increase in Bitcoin revenue this year. The excess of alpha crypto Bitcoin in the second quarter of 2023 was crucial for Block Inc., the payment startup led by Twitter founder Jack Dorsey, reported outstanding earnings, recording a $5.5 billion in revenue overall, noting a sizable portion of the $2.4 billion came from Bitcoin sales. I mean, that's insane. That's a lot of money. How DeFi users are navigating post-curve exploit landscape. Following the exploit of the decentralized exchange Curve, many DeFi participants are trying to make sense of the landscape and figuring out what to do next. Curve was hacked for over $70 million last Sunday after a bug was discovered in its coding language Viper. Concerns about the ripple effects of Curve exploit were apparent. The price of Curve's network token Curve fell dramatically from 73 cents to as low as 50 cents. Curve is trading at 60 cents at the time of writing this. You know, the thing about this is when you see high yields, and you know, you got to be careful. You can't put all your money into things that you believe may not be backed that well. And a lot of DeFi has people wondering too. I get that. I'm there too. You know, I'm not about to throw tons of money into DeFi, especially not into a bridge. You know, that's why I like Cardano. Keep it in your wallet and get 4% a year. You can't beat the security and you can't beat the yield. It's pretty awesome. So with that, that's just some quick news on a Saturday night, and I hope you're happy with that news segment. Back into BTC, back into what I'm talking about, back into me and you, and what are you doing tonight on this beautiful Saturday night in the summer? Are you cooking out? Are you out with the family? Are you camping? Tell me where y'all from and what y'all doing. Say, hey, I'm camping, I'm home, I'm lamping, I'm glamping, I'm doing nothing. Let me know what y'all do. Can you see IGG USDT, please? IGG USDT? You mean YGG? Or is it YIGG? Gambit, are you really crying? Don't cry, man. At home chilling. Home from camping, Michigan. You guys, when you ask me about a ticker, just type real slow, man. Write the right ticker in there. Help you out. Help me out. All right. I mean, that thing exploded. You were asking about it earlier, and it exploded. Look at that thing. Now it's too far from the 21. It has to come back, you know. For me, I would pull a fib on that. You could trade smaller time frames if you want, but, you know, I'd be very careful. Too far from the 21-day moving average. You know, all you really have to do is just pull a fib on the daily here, or on the 22, and wait for that to cool off. That's take profit, in my humble opinion. You do whatever makes you happy, but I would sell that off and wait for it to come back. Can you look at XUSDT? Sitting at home, backtesting master friend strategy. Interesting. Turn 80 into 500 today. Feel like I woke up and all of a sudden I am nailing the trades. Dude, that's amazing. On a Saturday, you turned 80 into 5? God bless you, brother. I'm in Ohio, currently wrapping up cutting the grass. That sounds nice. MOVR is about to pump. Really. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Legos the Lifer, that's so blessed of you to do. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I mean, MOVR is in a bottom, somewhat of a falling wedge here. And you believe it's just about to it's just going to take off right here. I mean, you never know. It's at it's basically fibbed out at its lowest retracement it can go to. If you believe in it, so be it. I don't know, you know. But there's a chance it's very oversold, and it could pump up to the 200 SMA. I'm with you on that idea. Gap in the VRVP. You'd have to believe that is your bottom right there. Stone cold. But, you know, not many sellers either, so, hey. You'd have to have the guts to take that trade on, but it is oversold, so. I don't like to unless I really love a project, I've been researching it for years, I don't go for bottoms like that, but. Immutable X is interesting to me. It's got the shoulder, kind of head, right shoulder. It's forming this uptrend, downtrend thing. I see it getting back at least to the top of the trend, up to here. I would not be surprised if it just got a nice move to the up. It breaks this trend, fine. It bounces back for another low here, test this area. So you could put a stop loss somewhere below this area right here. But I see a move to the upside for Immutable X and some sideways price action into that zone. Alluvium. I think we looked at Alluvium already, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So we talked about Alluvium, which looks a lot like what my man just brought up, right? A second ago there with, what was it? MOVR, right? That's a possible double bottom there. We talked about it. Took a nice pump to the upside, getting kind of overbought away from the 21. So I would wait for this. I would flag this out again and say it has to kind of go more sideways before it can continue. Nice that it got out of the doldrums and broke its way out. And these are just coins that I believe these are good bull market hold, like into the bull market holds to be dollar cost averaging into now. I really like ILV and IMX. I believe they could do numbers, and they're good projects with good teams, right? So. Gala just broke out, I guess. Yeah, daily pumped a little bit. But you're not getting above these key support regions that you got to flip that area for Gala to be awesome. For me, you're just in these long-term accumulation zones. I've identified these so many times in my life, like, 2-3 times now in bear markets. So these are just great places to buy on your way back up. Is the PEPE 1 hour count at it as an inverted head and shoulder? No. I see a falling wedge. If anything, I even see a bear flag. Just like Bitcoin. Whole market will follow Bitcoin. I don't know where the head and shoulder you see, but I don't see it. On the 1 hour, I'm on the 1 hour for PEPE. You think this is a shoulder, that's a head, and that's a right shoulder? I don't see any type of inverted head and shoulder right now. You think right here, shoulder, head, right shoulder? Possible cup and handle if at best. At best. All right. So. Bitcoin possible inverted here a little bit on the 1 hour. Like GT40. Crypto Billy likes his Hellcats, man. This is Crypto Billy right here, drying off into the sunset. And everyone, I'm beat for the day. I wouldn't gonna lie to you and say I'm not. Driving around today, being in the hot sun, having fun with the Second Amendment. I guess you can't even say this, but I had a blast, man. And my plum purple, I know I love that purple, man. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. I'll go up over the charts again, but I'm out for the night. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream. I'm going to sleep. I'm passing out. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm not lying to y'all. Some days you have it. Some days you just need to just give it to your body to just, and tonight's one of those nights, man. I love y'all. God bless each and every one of you. Enjoy your beautiful Saturday night. It's August 5th. These are the times, man. Cherish the summer. Before we know it, it's going to be back to the wintertime grind. And the wintertime's grind is different. The kids are in school. The night ends fast at 4 or 5 o'clock, right? It's just not the same. It's like real life. Right now, this is like the air, you don't get the birds, you don't get the flowers. It's cold. It's not the same. Just not the same. Shout out to Master Friend. We got class tomorrow at 12 o'clock, everybody. If you didn't jump into that class, I'm telling you right now, it's going to blow your mind. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning, and I'll see you tomorrow night for the weekly candle close. God bless you all. Stay safe, and I'll catch you for the next live stream. Crypto is life, baby. God bless.